What's up, people? It's your boy, G.T.M, Green the Militant. And this is my Halloween special, y'all. So I thought we'd start the video off with a few impressions, because I'm good at those, you know what I'm saying? Get to some spooky facts, because I researched I think it was 11 spooky facts for y'all. And then we'll wrap the video up with a personal spooky story of mine. It's one of my true life story tales. So let's do my impressions. So my first one is Dracula. I want to suck your blood. Whoa. Let's do my zombie one. Wolfman one. Fact number one. So Halloween actually has some creepy ass roots. It began as a celebration of the dead. About 2,000 years ago, the ancient Celts celebrated it on November 1st, calling it Samhain. Samhain? I think I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, this festival honored the dead, and the people celebrating it kept wandering spirits away by doing certain rituals. Wonder what those were. Anyway, it was believed on October 31st that the barrier between the living and the dead weakened and that the dead returned. They placed food and wine outside their homes to ward off ghosts. You know there was someone in the village like, oh, I'm gonna take some free shit. So they would also wear masks to convince spirits they were fellow ghosts, so that they'd leave them alone. And in the 8th century, the Christian church adopted Samhain and turned it into All Saints' Day. And All Hallows' Eve was celebrated the night before, which is where our modern term Halloween comes from. Apparently they used to wear animal skins and animal masks made out of animals. So that's kind of creepy as fuck. That's some Hannibal Lecter shit. Fact number 2. So jack-o'-lanterns oh yeah, so there's a story behind jack-o'-lanterns. You know that shit you put up outside your window and shit? Yeah, there's a story. I'm gonna tell you the story. Let me tell you. So jack-o'-lanterns represent the lantern of the lost spirit, Stingy Jack. So according to Irish folklore, Jack sat down to have a drink with the devil. He talked the devil into turning himself into a coin to pay for the drinks that they were having, so they didn't have to pay. That stingy ass Jack. Anyway, so the devil obliged, and Jack put the devil coin into his pocket where he kept a silver cross which prevented the devil reverting back to his original form. Ooh, they should call it Sneaky Jack. So Jack said he would free the devil if he left him alone for a year, and if Jack died in that year, the devil would not be able to take his soul. The devil agreed and left Jack alone that year. Jack then managed to get the devil to climb up a tree and pick a fruit. Jack's really convincing. Either the devil's really stupid, or Jack is really convincing. When the devil did this, Jack carved a cross on the bark so he could not come down after he promised to leave Jack alone for 10 years. Jack's making some good deals. Jack should be a businessman out here. So Jack died soon after the second agreement was made, but because of his deals with the devil, God would not allow Jack into heaven. Access denied, Jack. And the devil promised not to take Jack's soul. The devil gave Jack a burning coal to light his way as he wanders lost and unclaimed. Ooh. So, oh shit! So his soul's forever lost and unclaimed. Shit, that's actually kind of creepy. Fact number 3. Black cats. So black cats are another spooky symbol of Halloween. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I see a black cat, I'm like, nope, don't trust y'all. I don't really like cats in general. I'm more of a dog person. My chihuahuas. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little picture of my chihuahuas at the end because my mum dresses them up for Halloween, so I'll show you guys their costumes. Check that out at the end of the video. According to superstition, if a black cat crosses your path, you'll be cursed with bad luck. And in the medieval ages, they were seen as witches' familiars. This associated them with bad luck. Oh crap, so to actually spare black cats from possible abuse around Halloween, some animal shelters don't allow adoption of them. Fact number 4. According to old folklore tradition, if you want to see a witch on Halloween, you wear your clothes inside out and then walk backwards and you'll see one at midnight. But where do you see it? I actually might try that. No, actually, no, I'm too scared, Yeah, but where will you see the witch though? Is it in a mirror or is it flying across the moon? I kind of imagined it flying across the moon. Spooky fact number 5. So medieval folklore suggests that bats let spirits into your house. Ooh. One superstition says that if a bat flew around your house 3 times, it meant someone in that house would soon die. It's creepy as fuck. Another one, spiders. I fucking hate spiders, if you guys know. I hate those damn spiders. Okay, this is one about spiders anyway. So one superstition held that if a spider falls into a candle-lit lamp and is consumed by the flames within that lamp, witches are nearby. Well, I don't have to worry then, because there's no candlelit flames in my house. 7 is owls. Woo, woo. Owls were a popular Halloween symbol in medieval times. Owls were believed to be witches, and if you heard the call of an owl, it meant someone was about to die. That's really creepy because there's this fucking owl that comes and sits outside my window, and sometimes it just goes woo, woo. So I better not hear it this Halloween. I'm just gonna put some, put some music on really loud, and then I can't hear no hoots. Nobody gonna die. You know what I'm saying? 8. Imagine walking home on Halloween night, coming back from a Halloween party or a successful night of trick-or-treating. Feeling myself. Everything is fine, and then you hear the sound of footsteps. Someone is walking behind you. You quicken your steps, but they seem to match pace with yours. While you might be tempted to turn around and look, to assure yourself everything is okay, this could be a fatal mistake. According to one superstition, there's a good chance on Halloween that you are being shadowed by Death himself. And if you look upon him, it will be your end. That's kind of creepy, man. I ain't going out this Halloween, I swear. If I hear any footsteps, I'm like, nope, let's keep walking home. Number 9. Okay, these ones I'm gonna have to take seriously, guys, because these are actually real life stories and people have died. You might think corpse decorations are a bit of fun, but in 2012, a postman thought a real corpse was put out as a Halloween display, but it was actually the resident of a house who died on his porch. The man's family was distraught and felt that the postman should have done something. I don't really know what to think about that one, guys. What would you guys think? Would you guys actually go and, check if it was a real corpse? Number 10. So there are all kinds of urban myths about the mean old crony or crazed madman slipping poison into candy for kids who knock on their doors on Halloween. Okay, I have to be serious again because this is actually a real case where someone's died. So in reality, almost every case of Halloween candy tampering has been performed by a family member. Ronald O'Brien laced his son's sweets with cyanide in Texas in 1974. Whoa, that's some dark shit. And there's another case. Kevin Toston died of heroin overdose after he found his uncle's stash of the drug. In an attempt to cover up this accident, his family sprinkled heroin over his Halloween candy to make it look like someone else has given him the candy. But yeah, whoa. Those facts were quite creepy to end on, so let's kind of end on a light-hearted one. So the fastest pumpkin carving is a real event. Oh, that's pretty cool. The record is 16 seconds, 47 milliseconds. Held by Stephen Clark, so he did the fastest pumpkin carving. So this is actually a real life story that happened to me. So on my road, we have this really derelict house, and no one lives there now, but at the time, it was about, I'd say it was about 8 years ago when I was going trick-or-treating. Oh no, probably like 10 years ago. No, Jesus, I'm getting old now. It was about 12 years ago, and I was going trick-or-treating with some friends on my street. And so we thought, oh, let's go up to the spookiest house in the road. So we left it to the end, and we went up to it, and there was an old man who used to live there. So we basically go up to the door. I was going first because I was like one of the tallest kids. Like I was this size. I was actually this height at 13, so I was actually 5'10" at 13. So I was, you can imagine I was a big kid. So I like led the brigade. I was like, come on guys, there's nothing to be scared of. So we go and knock on the door, like and then like the door just like creaks open, and we're all like, oh shit, guys. So the door opens, and the old man, like directly ahead is the man in his kitchen, and he's got like a little jack-o'-lantern with like full of sweets, and he's left it out on his table, and he goes, and he looks at us and just like really sinisterly, and he goes, the candy's on the table. And we all looked at each other like, hey, I don't want none of this shit. And I was like the biggest kid, but I pushed all these little kids out. I was like, get the fuck out of my way. I was pushing everyone out the way. I just ran home. And like literally that was a scare. And we never went back to the house on Halloween again. But yeah, that was my little Halloween story. Those were my Halloween facts. Yeah, that was my Halloween special, guys. Let me know if you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff. Peace out, guys.